I am currently standing on the banks of the Ohio River. Today we are in North Bend, Ohio to visit the grave of the ninth President of the United States, William Henry Harrison. This marks my first visit to the grave of William Henry Harrison, and I was rather impressed. I will show you the grounds throughout the video of the picturesque scene that I found. I guess you could say that William Henry Harrison was born into patriotism. William was only 3 years old when his father, Benjamin Harrison V, signed his name on the Declaration of Independence. William was born in Charles City County, Virginia, and was the youngest of 7 children. Harrison's life seems to be marked with fascinating facts, beginning with this one. He was the last United States president to be born under British rule. Harrison was a member of the Whig political party and was the chosen candidate to face Martin Van Buren in 1840. In 1841, Harrison left Ohio for his inauguration in Washington, D.C. He was inaugurated on a chilly, rainy day in 1841. He chose not to wear a coat or hat, even refused to ride in a carriage. Instead, he chose to ride on horseback to deliver the longest inaugural speech in presidential history. As you can see from the video, there are gates that separate you from entering Harrison's tomb, but there is a logbook there which makes me think that this is open at certain times. If you know anything about that, leave me a comment below. And due to the fact that William Henry Harrison was the shortest serving president of all time, I do believe that everything else, as far as his accomplishments goes, kind of gets lost in the mix. He was a president and he was the shortest serving president, but he had a lot more accomplishments than president. In 1798, Harrison was appointed Secretary of the Northwest Territory. A year later, he was appointed as a delegate to the United States House of Representatives. A year after that, President John Adams appointed Harrison as governor of the Indiana Territory. He also represented Ohio in the House of Representatives and the Senate. Harrison was a major general in the U.S. Army and served in the War of 1812. I'm still looking around the grounds of the park in which William Henry Harrison's remains are. And something else, just a side note, this is a beautiful area. It's a really nice place. There's a small nature trail from the parking lot that you can take to walk down to the tomb. So this is something I would highly recommend. Never been here before, but really, really a good visit. So if you are ever in the area, I would certainly recommend making a visit to this location. There has been much speculation in the death of Harrison, and there has long been a misconception that his death was a direct cause of the conditions during the inauguration. However, his death occurred 3 weeks later after he became sick with a cold. His health began seriously declining at this point. He was diagnosed with pneumonia, and the medical practices of the time only accelerated his condition. Harrison died on April 4th, 1841. I just want to take a little bit of time here at the end of the video to once again thank everyone for subscribing and for watching. Without you, there would be no Whit Docs channel, so I never want to fail to give you all thanks. Also, I do document my journeys on Facebook and on Instagram, and I do love interacting with you all. I love talking with my subscribers, and I really appreciate that. So if you would, search for Whit Docs on Facebook and Instagram and find me on there. We'll talk, ask me questions, whatever you want to do. Again, thank you all for watching. I will see you again soon.